Here we are with Gary Darwin. Hello there, Gary.
Hi, Scott.
Good to see you. So tell me about some of the things we're kind of looking at. You got a bunch of them
Well,
over here. I see you got a picture of Dante over there and Blackstone. Who painted these?
Unknown. They came from the King Solomon collection, and when he died, I went over to the wife. I wanted the four of them, and I practically stole them, $50 a piece.
Wow.
But they're very colorful, and I put up the photo that they were probably taken from, except Thurston.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see.
that's a classic Houdini photo. There was a younger Thurston in the photo, and that has to be the Blackstone. That's autographed by the old man. And Dante, and there's his photo.
Yeah.
And up above him,
John
Calvert, who lived to be 102.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad below. And that's a Siegfried and Roy corner, all autographed. The claim to fame in this museum, it's highly autographed. I've been here 60 years, and on a low-end camera, you can't buy $100,000 items, so you get their free autographs.
that's something all we can afford.
Behind me is Norm Nielsen, and he buys those $35,000 Houdini posters.
Yeah.
Have you been over to Neil's house?
I have, and I was over there several years ago before they sold their collection, so I got to see it.
Well, I think his living room is still very...
yes, it is. He's got quite a few there.
I don't think he sold his Sues.
No, he still has, the Chungling Sioux over there. So then you got some other eclectic things here.
Well, I collect devils.
Yeah.
I don't know of anybody that collects them because there's still people who believe in them.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was invented to control man, so I'm a little skeptical about devils.
Yeah.
And I've got about 408 by 10s all around the house. It's an 8-room home, totally packed. Every inch.
Well, you're not kidding.
Of the museum is dedicated to magic. It's also a research center out in the back warehouse. You can research anything you want.
Mm-hmm. That was a poster that Norm did. I know.
Norm did that one of me. Isn't that nice?
Yes, it is.
And it shows Lance there.
And so even in your kitchen, that you've got...
I made the kitchen into a museum and the bathroom. And now you know why I'm a bachelor. I don't think a woman could live in this place.
Yeah, let me just take a quick peek in this.
But if I got married, there wouldn't be a museum.
Yep, if you got married, there wouldn't have been a museum. That's right.
It's haunted, and they're afraid of the house. It's got guillotines in it, mummies and crematories.
Yeah. Boy, lots of stuff, lots of things. I could see this would be an invaluable resource for reference. People kind of going through.
You want to research, all the magicians come over here. Siegfried did a lot of research, and Lance and Copperfield's called me, he needs things.
Who did Divernon's picture there?
Well, once again, a young lady did it, and she's an actress, but I don't know her, and I forgot her name.
Is this Jack Gwynn?
No.
Who's that?
That is Will Rock. He bought the Thurston show.
Okay.
And Leo Benke wrote a book on him.
Yeah.
And then that's the Lance Burton corner. Did you get that with all his friends over there?
Where, over here?
To the right.
Yeah, oh, yeah, okay. Yep.
You passed right
I did, with Peter Ravine. Oh, this is Lance's bust there also.
I had a bust made of him.
So that's only one of a kind, huh?
He made me two. I give one to Lance for his living room.
Uh-huh.
And then you pass the Blackstone bust and the Dante bust. You're moving quick.
Well, there's so much over here to see that I got to expend just a ton of time because I want to record just our conversation here.
How long is
as well.
The show going to be?
About an hour.
Oh, well, you can...
Yeah. Now, this floating lady, that looks familiar. I've seen this on the...
That's from Keller.
Okay.
And that's a
Keller.
photo that was blown up by a magic museum on the Strip, and I went over and it was available.
And you said this was Jimmy Grippo?
Yeah, it's an oil painting of Jimmy, and it was scaring the wife, so the magician gave it to me.
And that's an angel behind him?
Yeah, supposedly.
Yeah, yeah.
With a weird hairpiece on him there, but
yes.
But Jimmy was too much. He'd come to the club every week and do a couple hours. I've never met anybody with such enthusiasm. He lived to be what most of us think 94.
Yeah.
Vernon lived to be 98. And then we got John Calvert, who lived to be 102.
Yeah.
A lot of magicians live very long because they're happy with what they're doing.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to wrap up the video, and I'm going to get ready for the audio over here. So, Gary, thank you very much.